Going on, everybody? Welcome back. We're live again. As you guys know, when we go live, big things happen. Lives change. Your information level changes, and your ability to lock everything that you're doing in fucking shifts. So let's get this thing started. Today, I want to talk about summertime. Okay, the fact that summertime is literally pretty much 12 weeks from now. 12 weeks until you guys are going to be on the beach, 12 weeks until you guys are going to be going on trips, 12 weeks until you're going to be going camping and going to the lake and want to look good with your shirt off. But the question I have for you in this live stream right now is, do you look the way that you want to look for summer? If the answer is no, I want you to comment summer on this live stream so you can learn about the all new 12-week six-pack program that I just fucking launched today. Okay. My intention and my goal and my focus for you guys is to have everything that you need so you can look and feel the best possible this summer. Okay. It's 2026. We all have new goals. If you're on track with your goals or if you're not, it doesn't fucking matter. You have enough time to achieve the results that you want to achieve before summer starts. Okay, we already got people commenting summer, which is fucking perfect. For the rest of you guys, if you comment summer, like I said, we're going to get you locked in on the strategy. But that being said, what I want to do is break down a few of the things that you're going to need in order to get the results you want to get. Bring out your six pack, get you looking leaner, get you looking better going into summertime. Okay, the first thing that you're going to need to implement is an intermittent fasting strategy. Okay, one of the most important parts of losing body fat is creating the most efficient environment in the body for fat to be lost. Okay, so when you're embarking on a fitness journey and you're looking to lose fat, the goal is not what's the best training split. The goal is not to make sure all your macros are perfect, even though that helps. What the goal comes down to is creating the best, most efficient environment in the body for fat to be lost. One of the best ways to do that is with intermittent fasting, because intermittent fasting allows you to tap into and use your body's fat for energy. Okay, so the very first thing that I want you guys to implement is an intermittent fasting schedule. What I typically recommend is 8 hours of eating, 16 hours of fasting, and that's going to get you off to a good start. The second thing that you're going to want to implement is a proper nutrition breakdown to increase your metabolism. Okay. Now, again, when we're looking to lose fat and get ripped for summer, we want to create the most efficient environment in the body for fat loss. But on top of that, we also want our metabolism to be as high as possible, because the higher your metabolism is, the more calories you're going to burn at rest, the faster the fat loss is going to come, and the faster you're going to gain muscle. Now, all of those things are going to create the body that you want as you continue to progress. So going into summer, you want to have those two things. Now, the proper nutrition breakdown is going to look something like this. Okay, at least 1 gram of protein per pound of your lean body mass. That's the first part. The second part is to keep your fats around 50 to 60 grams as a general rule of thumb. That's pretty much that's pretty much the amount of fats that any man needs in order to produce hormones, feel good, and maintain proper brain function and organ function. And as for carbs, you want to start your carbs. You basically want to fill out the rest of your maintenance calories with carbs. And then from there, you're going to reduce your carbs over time throughout the course of the next 12 weeks to push your results forward and to start seeing that body fat drop. Now, there's a whole bunch more of you guys in the fucking live stream right now. If you comment summer on this post, I'm going to give you all the information about my new 12-week six-pack program that, like I said, has a very specific target. Okay? In the next 12 weeks, I'm putting my fucking money where my mouth is. If I don't get you down 25 pounds or help you achieve six-pack shredded abs within the next 12 weeks, you get your money back. Okay, that's where like I said, I'm putting my money where my motherfucking mouth is. So comment summer on this live stream and I'll send you all the information. But so far we have two things. Number one is the fasting. Number two is the proper nutrition breakdown for your metabolism. And number three is a hybrid training approach. Okay, here's the deal. What a lot of guys do, someone asked me if you should cut out carbs completely. No, you should not do that. Okay. We want to always keep some carbs in, but that's another topic for another video. Number 3, like I said, is hybrid training. Okay. What most guys do when they want to get in shape is they just go back to their old training strategy that they used when they played high school sports or college sports. And a lot of times when you were playing those sports and you were training in a certain type of way, you were doing just bodybuilding style training, just weightlifting. Why? The reason is because the majority of your cardio that you would get in would come from you playing the fucking sport, right? So what happens is a lot of you guys will go back and do the same training plan that you did or that you had in high school or in college. But the problem is you don't have the cardio aspect because you're not playing the sport anymore. So you only have the strength aspect and nothing to actually condition your body. You've got to do a hybrid training approach, which means what I typically recommend is 1 hour of training per day, 30 minutes of bodybuilding, followed by 30 minutes of high intensity interval training. That's how the 12-week six-pack program is built. Okay. And I have one of my past clients in here. He's mentioning, he's like, it works, dude. It does fucking work. Okay. Because when you start training properly, when you actually start training for strength to maintain your muscle and your strength, and you start training for fat loss with the high intensity training split, what happens is they blend together like very, very well, and you maintain the muscle that you currently have, and you shred off the fat that you don't want. You end up with a really, really good physique, six-pack abs. You end up looking lean and fucking fit. Okay. So like I said before, if you guys want to learn more about this, comment summer on this post, and I'll send you all the information that you need to know about the 12-week six-pack program. Okay. Last thing that I'll say that you guys need. Okay. So far, let's fucking do a little recap. The first thing is fasting. You need to have an intermittent fasting strategy. The second thing is a proper nutrition breakdown for your metabolism. The third thing is a hybrid training approach where you're doing bodybuilding and high intensity training. And the fourth thing is ensuring that you're training about 1 hour per day. You don't need to train 2 hours a day. You don't need to train 3 hours a day. You don't need to do that shit. What you need to do is focus on doing the right stuff for 1 hour a day, and it's going to get you mad results. Now, I see a bunch of you guys messaging Summer, which is awesome. My team and I are going to get back to you and send you all the information that you need. And like I said, I want to see you guys succeed. The last thing that you need, number 5, the fifth and most important part of this, if you want to get incredible results before summer, you want six-pack abs, you want to be lean, you want to feel good, you want to show up on the beach, you want to go on the boys' trip, you want to look good fucking naked, you want to fuck your girl and she's looking at your ass, like you want to like actually feel your best. The way you're going to do it is with accountability. Okay? Accountability, meaning other like-minded men to support you and push you to be the best version of yourself. Men thrive when they're surrounded by other masculine men that want to see them succeed. That's when men thrive the most. That's why men thrive on sports teams. That's why men thrive in the military. That's why men thrive when they're in conferences with other men around the world. Like, why do you guys think like you're so jacked up when you go see like a Tony Robbins event, or you're just so jacked up when you go to 10X, the 10X growth conference? Because you're surrounded by other like-minded people to push you to the next level. Okay. Each of the 5 things that I just described, an intermittent fasting strategy, the proper nutrition breakdown for your goals, a hybrid training approach, 1 hour a day of training, and accountability are all included inside of my 12-week six-pack program. Okay. Now, like I said before, if you guys comment summer, I'll send you all the information on it. I want to make sure you guys have what you need to feel your best, look your best, and be the best version of yourselves going into summer 2026. So lock it in, comment summer, and we'll see you guys in the next video. By the way, I had somebody somebody commented and asked me where the podcast is at. We're going to be doing the podcasts. We're going to be doing the podcast now on Thursdays. Okay. So there's going to be a podcast coming out tomorrow. I just wanted to make a quick announcement about this, but yeah, podcast is incoming. We just did another podcast episode on, I believe it was Monday. So they're coming, baby. Stay tuned. We'll see you guys soon. Have an amazing week. Keep killing it.